The Banshee in Phasmophobia does not work as you might think. We just recently tested the Banshee with a team for over 2 hours, and in this video I'm gonna show you how the Banshee really works. If you want to become a 20% cooler ghost hunter, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've spent a little over 3 hours on Tanglewood to search for a Banshee. So a huge thanks to my team who spent this much time on my stream searching for this ghost. First of all, let me explain why we even did search for a Banshee. As you may know, the Banshee has the ability to target one specific person at a time. So it picks a target player at the beginning of the game and sticks to it until the target is dead. There was always a lot of confusion though what the Banshee is doing when the target is not in the house. Back in March 2021 there was a change that was saying Banshees will now hunt like any other ghost and target any player when its target player is outside. I was vaguely remembering that this was not the case after this change. So over 1 year later I wanted to test this again with a team to see if it's still a thing. And spoiler, we found 3 things that might surprise you. So once we found the Banshee, we needed to figure out who the target was. Since the ghost events of the Banshee don't seem to target just the target player, the best way to figure out the target player is by a sequential sanity drop. And what I mean by that is that all players go into the house with a lit candle and just one of the players is dropping its sanity to below 50% by standing in the dark. If the ghost starts hunting, then this is the target player. If not, do the same thing with the next player. So the Banshee is just looking at the target player's sanity if it decides to hunt. So in our case we figured that North was the target player. So North was the one that had to wait outside of the house. Now with the 3 of us left in the house we tried to figure out if the Banshee targets every single one of us. So we let it hunt multiple times and checked if it actually follows us. And funny enough, it only targeted one of us, and that was Webneko. The other players had no problem touching the ghost during the hunt. So the statement that the Banshee hunts like every other ghost if the target player is not in the house is false. But as already mentioned, there was more weird things to spot with this ghost. The second thing that we have spotted with the Banshee is that it seems to be able to target the host player's equipment or voice during a hunt, even though it's not the target player. So since I was the host, I was able to lure it to the garage with the flashlight, but it wasn't able to target me by line of sight. And it also was not able to kill me even with the equipment on. Now before we go to the third point, please keep in mind that all these points I am mentioning could be unintended behavior and it might get fixed soon. The third thing we've seen with the Banshee also surprised us. Unfortunately during testing, Webneko got killed by the ghost. So we thought we're gonna bring the primary target North back into the house. Since North was the primary target, we thought the ghost would go back to that one. Unfortunately that was not the case, instead it targeted me. But I was not the secondary target now, I was the primary target. So if the ghost is able to kill the secondary target, it will pick a completely new target. And this target will be the primary target from now on. Let me know in the comments if you've seen other weird ghost behavior. Thank you guys for watching and we see us in the next one. Oh, all these patrons. Thank you so much guys for your support. Mwah. Big schmouts.